Hello everyone, this is Miss Fong. Today I'm going to tell you how to do this session quiz 10.5. In this session quiz, first of all, you need to know what is going to be tested in this quiz. First thing, you need to know the CAST diagram, which tell you sine, cosine, and tangent. They are positive sign or negative sign in each of the quadrant. And then second things, because every sine, cosine, or tangent, you will have some degrees with theta, but your degree, the degree at the beginning, only 0 degree, 90 degree, 180, 270, and 360 degree. So we have to separate two set of them. You can see 0, 180 and 360 degree of them, sine, cosine, tangent do not change. They just go to the same sine, cosine, and tangent. But the positive side and negative side depends on the original degrees fall into which quadrants. And last, if the degree is 90 degree and 270 degrees, then sine become cosine, cosine becomes sine, and tangent become 1 over tangent. So this is what is going to be tested in this session. If you know this well, you'll get good mark here. And one more remark, your theta must be less than 90 degree and greater than 0. Okay, let's get started with question 1. You have to simplify each of the following. So question A, cosine 360 degree minus theta times, this is time, cosine 180 degree plus theta. You can see this is 360 and 180, so there's no change for them. Cosine theta times cosine theta. Then we have to check whether they are positive or negative. So first of all, 360 degree minus theta, this is in quadrant 4. This is C, so this is positive for this one. And then 180 plus theta, this is fall into quadrant 3, which is negative. But remember, for your positive and negative, you must give bracket to show that they are doing the multiplication. So after that, you will get the answer, negative cosine square theta. When cosine times cosine, it's become cosine square theta. Okay, question B. Cosine 180 degree plus theta, and then times tangent negative theta. Okay, first one, cosine and 180 degree, also the first case, no change, so cosine theta. And then tangent, if there's no degree at the beginning, that means there's 0, so also no change, tangent theta. Then we have to see if they are positive or negative. First one, this is also the third quadrant, so negative. And then 0 minus a theta, so this is quadrant 4, so it's also negative. Remember, bracket, and bracket. This is very important, otherwise you will got PP minus 1, because if you don't have the bracket, it's minus, not multiplication. So it's become, but here we have something more to simplify. 2 negative is become positive, so we can get that, the negative sign, and then tangent, we change it to sine theta over cosine theta. Then our cosine can be eliminated by each other. Then your answer is sine theta. Okay, next question C. We have sine 150 degree plus cosine 300 degree over tangent 360 30 degree. So this one do not have theta. We have to turn it into, we have to use all the degrees on the right hand side, A, 0 degree, 180, 360, or 90, or 270 degree to form the 150 here. So let's say sine 150, I can change it to 180 minus 30 degree. And then cosine 300, I can change it into 270 plus 30. Of course, you can use 360 minus, you can also use 360 minus 60. This is also okay. This one, you can use 90 degree plus 60 degree. This is also okay, but I choose this one because at the end, this is no difference. And then next, tangent 330. I want to do it at 360 minus 30 degree. Okay, so first of all, we change it into the simple form first. So this is 30 degree, and this is in quadrant 2. So this is positive. And then cosine, we have to change it to sine. And then 270 plus 30, this is quadrant 4. So this is also positive. Next, tangent 360 degree minus 30 degree. This is tangent. And this is quadrant 4. So this becomes a negative. So here we have to do the simplification with all 30 degree. Then we have to remember the value of them. So this is okay. For the answer of the following, you need to use the table we have learned in Form 3. So the special angles of each sine, cosine, and tangent. So sine 30 degree is 1/2, and then tangent 30 degree is 1/square of 3. Remember the negative. So on the above, we will have 1. And then, so simply, we just flip the denominator of the denominator to the numerator. Negative square root 3, that will be your answer. Okay, last question. Okay, in question D, we have tangent 360 degree minus theta times tangent 180 degree minus theta over sine 180 degree plus theta times cosine 90 degree minus theta. So we have to convert all them into the corresponding sine, cosine, and tangent. So tangent 360 degree, that's become tangent, and then tangent theta, and this one also tangent theta because it's 180 degree, and then sine theta times sine theta. Now we're going to check the positive and negative sign. First of all, the first one is in the quadrant 4. This is negative. And then second, this is quadrant 2, also negative. Remember to give the brackets. Okay, sine theta, this one is in quadrant 3 again. This is also negative. And last one, quadrant 1, so that will be positive. So we will have negative tangent square theta over sine square theta. Next, tangent theta is equal to sine square theta over cosine square theta. So we can eliminate the sine square theta. So the final answer will be negative 1 over cosine square theta. Now let's look at question 2. In this question, you have to prove an identities, and when you need to prove an identities, you also need to use many identities. So let's start with left-hand side. Remember, always when you're proving something, you need to write left-hand side and right-hand side. Sine 360 degree minus theta times cosine 180 degree minus theta times tangent 180 degree plus theta. You can see all of them is 180 and 360 degrees, so all of them do not need to change sine and cosine, just write down the same one without the 360 and 180. Now we have to check positive or negative for each sine and cosine tangent. Okay, first one, this is in quadrant 4, so this is a negative. Second one, this is in quadrant 2, so also negative. And then next, tangent in quadrant 3, so that will be positive. So we will have positive altogether. So next we have to simplify them. So what we can do is change the tangent to sine theta over cosine theta. Then we can eliminate the cosine theta. Then so we will have sine square theta left. Okay. So we have done with left-hand side. So let's look at right-hand side. This is 1 minus cosine square theta. So we have to look at another identity now. Sine square theta plus cosine square theta equal to 1. So if I move the cosine square theta to the right-hand side, so I will have sine square theta equal to 1 minus cosine square theta. Therefore, our right-hand side is simply equal to sine square theta. You can see the left-hand side and right-hand side are the same. So, the identities is true. So just copy the equation once again. And remember, write the identities instead of equal, and then you have finished. So this is all format you can get in these questions. Thank you for